So for this recipe, you will need 8 eggs. Any size, any kind. So to start, you're gonna pour 1 glass of water, cold water in a pot, and you're gonna add the 1.5 cups of sugar in it. You're gonna put it on low heat or medium heat, and you're gonna cook it until it becomes like all melted and into a syrupy kind of texture. So keep an eye on it. And that's the first step. In another little pan, you're gonna add 1/2 cup of water, cold water. Put it on medium heat. And you're gonna add the rice flour into the water. And you're gonna mix that and just let it cook a little bit. So you have the rice flour cooking and the sugar mixture cooking. So you're just gonna let it dissolve and cook a little bit longer. So while the sugar in the water and the rice flour is cooking in the water, we're separating our eggs. So the yolks and the whites. We only need to use the yolks, the 8 yolks. You can save the whites for a different dessert or for an omelet or whatever you like, because we only need the yolks. So all my yolks are ready for the mixture. So this is what it's gonna look like. It's like a pasty, this is the rice flour, and it's a pasty kind of texture. And then we have the melted sugar. It's like in a syrupy kind of texture. We're gonna add the two together. We're gonna let it cook together for 5 minutes. So it's been cooking for 5 minutes, and now I'm gonna add the yolks to it. And I'm just gonna mix it until it's all nice and cooked. If it does get chunky, you can get the blender and just blend the little chunks of the flour mixture. You're just gonna mix it until it's all cooked and it's a little pasty. So it's been cooking, it's ready. It's all ready. It's just a little chunky, so I'm just gonna blend it with my blender. So it's nice and smooth. So it's all blended and nice and smooth. Now we're just gonna set it aside, let it cool down. It's gonna get thicker, and then I will show you how it looks. So good. Need 150 grams of all-purpose flour. And then 150 grams of sugar. I'm using just the regular white sugar. If you have diet restrictions and you need to only use a certain type of sugar, you can. 150 grams of it. And then just one package of this Dream Whip. It comes 4 packages of these, and you just need 1 whole package of it. So I added the sugar, the flour, and the Dream Whip package in here. I have my 6 eggs here, and now it's just put it together and mix it. I'm just doing it by hand because it's a small amount, but if you want, you can use the mixer, your machine mixer, your hand mixer, and that's basically the cake. You just put it in the oven and it's done. So it's all mixed, and now I'm just gonna put it in my baking pan. I put wax paper and some Pam spray, and I'm gonna cook it in the oven at 250 degrees for 30 minutes, but I'll keep an eye on it. So the cake part is already cooked, and now we're just gonna get the filling that we made earlier and kind of put it over here. Do a thin layer of it. If you do the cake thin, you can roll it. I don't think mine's thin enough, so I'm gonna cut it in half and put the other half on top of the filling. So I put the sauce in the middle of the cake, and now I'm putting it on top. I folded it, and now it's ready to be served. And this is the finishing touch. So it's a thin layer of cake, and then in the middle has the egg mixture, and I layered the egg mixture on top of it as well. So when you cut it up, it looks like this. If you wanted, you could roll it up into like a log and have the egg mixture in between rolled up. That's also very good. So this is the finishing touch. I hope you like the video and it turns out for you. Don't forget to subscribe, and there's more recipes coming soon. So this is the leftover of the egg mixture. You can save it and make another cake, or you can even put it on pancakes. You can eat it with fresh bread, or you can just eat it with a spoon like that when you're having a coffee or something. So if you do try this recipe, let me know what you use it for. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.